Stevie here, and here's the all-in-one Physics 1 course for college. Unit 1, Vectors and Scalars. We have a coordinate plane of north, south, east, and west. Scalars move in both directions, vectors move in one, where scalars go back, and then forth. Adding vectors, you can add 1 inch east, 3 inch east, 4 inches east. 4 inches east, 3 inches north, that's a Pythagorean triplet for 5 inches northeast. 2 inches plus 1 inches would be 1 inches because you're going the opposite direction. The Pythagorean theorem. But I didn't write this down, but I also want to go into how there are matrices and determinants that are used with vectors. Matrices are multiplied numbers that come in sets, like in modern algebra. Determinants are multiplying multiple sets. Moving on. Unit 2, gravitation. And this is more like the Physics 3 and Physics 1 combined. That's outer space right there, the bending of space-time, rate of gravity, rate of gravitation, force times 1 over rate of gravitation is the time the ball will go down. F equals ma, meaning that force equals mass times acceleration. Density equals mass over volume. Kicking the ball out of the wall onto the cliff. I learned that actually in college, where you use a cosine curve. F times cos times 1 over rg equals t. Unit 3. D equals mv, density is vacuum mass over volume of substance. That heat, oh yeah, this is the thermodynamics, where you heat the substance and then it gets denser. Part 2 of Unit 3. Acceleration, velocity, and speed. This is acceleration, the car moves faster. This is deceleration, it's the inverse. Varied acceleration, the acceleration varies. Calculus reference, d over dx equals acceleration times x cubed minus x squared plus 4 equals acceleration 3x squared times, minus 2x, and then it's a constant. So obviously this is a university physics course. Unit 4, statistical mechanics and thermodynamics / mechanics. Have the pistons, light them up, they rotate in power through back and forth like a sinusoid, which the derivative is like riding the tangent line onto the roller coaster of the graph. Deacceleration times sine x. Have the harmonic function from calculus 2. You have the harmonic acceleration from calculus 2, the sequence of things. This is a new one that my original course did not include, because it was the beginning course. Force pushes the box, strain holds it from the ceiling, falling on the cosine curve for the triangle, and friction makes it harder for the box to move. Unit 6, electrons and electricity. Electrons have a negatively charged particle, charge of -1, protons are +1, electron E-, proton 1+. The atom. This is a carbon atom with electrons in outer orbitals. This is a alpha particle, which has +2 charge, opposites attract. Neutrons and the strong force separate the protons. Unit 5, electric currents. Different electric charges, positive and negative, go in opposite directions. Unit 6, attraction. You have the opposites attract, like forces repel. Just like in these magnets over here. Unit 7. Yeah, I think it's Unit 7. No, it's actually Unit 9. Electromagnetism. That's an a magnetic field of a planet. That's a magnetic field of a standard magnet. Electric fields and are like vector fields. And you have several magnetic fields on top of each other. Unit 10, salt bridges. Magnesium sulfide salt bridge. You have transferring electrons from another on its ions. You have the battery charge. Unit 11, electric potential. You have the orbitals like this because electrons in a different orbital of an atom contain different excitement states. Unit 12, waves and optics. Sinusoid wave with sine cosines, amplitude, crest, trough, and phase. Slinky transverse wave. Unit 13, relativity. General relativity, things keep on floating in space in a direction. Special relativity, as you go forward, time goes back, so you're time traveling if you go too far into the circle. At light speed. It explains Toy Story 4.5, where Buzz Lightyear went through time, so many years, like through a lifetime of his fellow space cadets. Unit 14, quantum physics. Being in multiple places at once means there are many simulations and scenarios, which sometimes I dream of, having like different scenarios and simulations. You actually get to go to those every night when you dream. There are TV shows that make up those different being in different places at once. Same with stories. Like, for example, there's a difference between reality and existing. For example, SpongeBob and iCarly, they're not real, but they exist because they're in other universes. Then you have teleportation, you decompose and recompose. Electron firing. Have the electrons go through one hole and they go through another. Last but not least, physical chemistry. That's an alpha particle, that's a beta particle, and that's gamma. Alpha is 2 positive, whereas taking off a helium block. Beta turns neutron into proton. Gamma releases high energy only. The anti-atom, you have the antiprotons, the neutrons, which are the same as in regular matter. Then the positron. That's just about it.